Hello and welcome to these very simple poses for pelvic release. To begin, you're going to need a soft place to work with. You can use a yoga mat, but you can see here I just have 2 blankets that are folded up to make a nice cushion on the floor. You will also need some surface to rest the backs of your legs on. You can use a folding chair as I have here, but in a pinch you could always use a sofa, a coffee table, just so long as your knees can rest easily without straining. Begin here by just lying on the floor and being. No need to do any kind of fancy breath. Just simply allow yourself to relax, breathing normally. Feel held by the earth below you. Draw your knees up into your chest. Hold yourself here. Feel what it feels like to have this kind of containment before you go in. Remembering that these poses are about doing less rather than doing more. We're going to begin with the left leg first, so place the back of your right leg firmly on the chair. And you're going to align that left kneecap with left cheekbone. And you're going to have palms of your hands on the knee, pressing the knee away, just until your elbows are straight-ish. You don't want them locked, but straight-ish. I'm going to give you another view of how that looks. You can see the alignment from kneecap to cheekbone, same side. So left kneecap aligned with left cheekbone here. And then you're simply going to hold this pose. Your legs should be doing absolutely nothing. Your arms are holding the weight of your leg in place. Your legs are simply releasing. You might feel that gravity pulling your femur bone directly into your hip socket. You might feel the sensation of the ligaments around your tailbone relaxing, releasing. You may notice some comfort, some discomfort, but remember not to strain at all. Once again, your arms are doing 100% of the work, and the work of your legs is to do no work. They are simply sitting and being. This pose works your tailbone, the left side of your tailbone specifically, and it's really hard to massage in that area. It's really hard to do any stretches that release, and so what we're going for is the relaxation of those ligaments that are holding the tailbone. And with that relaxation, the tailbone can have that moment of ease. Okay, we're going to begin to transition, and the transition is going to be very simple. You're going to draw your kneecap slightly in toward your chest, and then you're going to align left kneecap, right cheekbone. And you're not straining. Here, I'm going to show you a different view of this. So drawing it in and then slightly over. You're not stretching or straining. Sometimes I like to nestle my foot up against my opposite leg. That's completely fine. You listen to your body. And so once again, not straining, but you have the left kneecap aligned to right cheekbone. And you're simply resting here. This pose is a relaxation for the ligaments that are surrounding your sacrum. You're allowing those ligaments to rest, allowing all of the muscles around your pelvis to take a break, to do absolutely nothing. And if you're noticing any straining that's coming up, just back off a little bit. This is about doing less rather than doing more. And once again, your arms are doing 100% of the work in this pose. Your legs are doing absolutely nothing. Your arms and those wonderful muscles are holding your leg in place. And in this case, the right leg is completely relaxed on the chair, the left leg held in place by the arms. Releasing, relaxing, breathing normally, neither straining nor forcing, nor holding back. Okay, getting ready to transition to do the same poses on the other leg. Taking a few final breaths here, enjoying this sacral release. Now draw your left kneecap back into alignment with your left cheekbone, both knees into your chest. Hold here for just a moment to feel yourself once again. And then left leg goes to the chair. Hands on the right kneecap, press away. And again, that right kneecap is aligned to right cheekbone. And your hands are on top of that kneecap, pressing away. Here, I'll show you this other view. See, once again, right kneecap, right cheekbone. And your elbows are straight-ish. Once again, not locked, because we're not straining in these poses. We're not stressing. We're not forcing. We are relaxing into the experience. Your leg is doing 0% of the work here. Your arms are holding the weight of your right leg. Your left leg is relaxed on the chair for support. And feeling the weight of your femur bone descending into the hip socket. Feeling the tension around your tailbone dissolving into relaxation, into spaciousness. There's nothing to do here. There's nowhere to be. You may find your leg gets a little bit heavier as you rest here in this pose. You may find your arms are doing a lot more work than you imagine them doing. Okay, getting ready to transition to the sacral release, that second pose we already did in the other side. And so once again, you're going to draw your knee very slightly in toward your chest, not straining, stopping before you hit the strain, and then you're bringing that right kneecap into alignment with left cheekbone. There's another view of the transition, drawing it in and then slightly over. We're not jamming it over. We're just allowing it to be there. And once again, holding. Allowing for that release of the ligaments and muscles around your sacrum, allowing for expansion in this part of your body, for spaciousness. And once again, arms are doing the work here. Your legs are doing absolutely nothing. The more that you can release into that, the more effect this will have on your pelvis. Just being, breathing normally. Not forgetting to breathe, but no fancy breathing, no need for Ujjayi breath or anything like that. Just simply breathe into your abdomen. Give yourself the spaciousness to release completely. These are long hold poses for a reason. It takes the nervous system some time to relax into these poses. Don't rush it. If you only have a minute or two for each of these, that is all great. Do what you can. But don't rush it if you do have the time. Taking a few final moments on this side in this pose with the sacral release. Really feeling what it feels like to have this spaciousness. And then to transition, you'll bring that kneecap back into alignment. Same side cheekbone. Right knee, right cheekbone. Draw both knees into your chest and just hold here. Notice what you notice. Notice if your pelvis feels any different at all. And this is very important to get out, roll over to your side, and press yourself up. Bye-bye.